Good day to you all. Les from FutureFX here again, just with a little bit of a tip to help simplify some procedures. So you would have no doubt most likely already seen the video that explains how to purchase, access and set up your VPS. So this video is going to continue on from there. So I'm going to assume that you already have your VPS, you have the MT4 platform installed, and that you have added the FutureFX Trend Trader to the experts folder. If not, that previous video will show you how to do that. If you're still confused, just reach out to me and I'll help you personally. Okay, so first of all, let's open up a chart that we want to trade on. I'm just going to show you how I prefer to do it. I just right click and select hide all, get rid of all the charts that are there. Then I'm going to right click and select symbols. Going to open up Forex Majors and we're trading Euro US. So I'll double click that to highlight it. Pound US is another one I'm going to use today. USD JPY is another. Then I need to come down to Forex crosses so that I can get the other pairs I want. Euro JPY and Pound JPY. Then I'm going to come down here to indices, oops, and I'm going to select UF30. Okay, so now I will have those pairs here. I missed one. Which one did I want? That's 5 pairs. I had 6 in mind. Oh, I missed pound yen for somewhere. Another way of bringing up the pairs is just to double click there and type it in. So now we have all the pairs we want to use there. I'm just going to right click on one of them and I'll start with pound yen. I'm going to start with pound yen because the software, some of it is one of the optimized settings for pound yen. Click on chart window and it will bring up a chart that looks like that. The first thing I'm going to do is set the chart up how I like to have it myself. That may be different for you, but I like to have the candles bigger. It needs to be on a 15-minute time frame for this software. I personally like to have some moving averages on there as well. I have 3 different moving averages. That just helps me because these are the 3 moving averages that are used in the software itself to make decisions. So you may or may not want them on the screen. That's fine. It's totally up to you how you like your chart to be set up. Okay, all good. Another thing I like to have on all my charts, come down here to properties and select the common tab. I like to make sure it shows me the ask line. That way you can just easily see if there's an excessive spread or anything. Otherwise you can accidentally place a trade. We're talking manually here. If you accidentally place a trade and the spread's too large, that's not good. And show period separators. The period separators just draws a line at the start of trading each day. So you can see where one day finishes and a new day starts. Now I'm going to add the software. I'm going to add the software to the chart. Get rid of the indicators, find the software, double click and just drag it on. I'm going to enter my license code. That's something that you will have received. and then I'm just going to click OK twice. And now I have the software on my chart. I have auto trading off. So that means in the software properties, the auto live trading box will be unchecked. That's how I want it for the moment. Now I'm going to right click on the chart. I'm going to go to template and I'm going to save template. And I am going to save it under the name of default. So I can just click on default and I'm going to save it as that. It's going to ask me if I want to replace it. Now, the reason I've done that is now whenever I want to load a chart now, all I need to do is right click on it and click chart window. And now I have the US 30 chart up here as well, which is set up the way I want it and has the software on it. There's no need for me to drag the software on. There's no need for me to paste in my license code. All I need to do is right click chart window. Do that to all the pairs. It's nice and quick. And that default template puts the charts on the 15-minute time frame. It sets up the candles how I want, puts the moving averages on, adds the software, inputs my license key, all for me automatically. Saves a lot of time. That button there just rearranges the charts to suit. So you'll still need to go through. So all the pairs are going to have the same settings. Okay, so you need to decide what settings you're going to use. I will have provided some optimized settings for various pairs when you purchase the software. And if you're part of our paid community, you'll find a lot more optimized settings for a lot more pairs there as well. So now all you need to do is go through and adjust the settings to suit. And that's very easy. If you've got the picture of the optimized settings, you can input the take profit, stop loss, profit lock ones and the profit lock twos exactly off that picture. The order size, the lot size, the size of the trades, you'll have to determine that for yourself based off your account balance and off, how much you want to risk per trade. Now, the easiest way to do that is to use a pip calculator. Now, in our paid community, in the pinned messages, you do have that playlist of videos to FutureFX. One of them is on the pip calculator. Excuse me. So you just use that to calculate what lot size you'll need in order to, assume a 1% risk per trade or, 2% risk or whatever you happen to want yourself. Now, the order size will be different for all the pairs, mostly, because we do have because the settings are optimized for each individual pair. The stop loss is a different distance away from the trade on most of the pairs. So therefore, the lot size will need to be slightly different so that it still incurs exactly the same amount of risk of whatever you may happen to want that to be. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. You will have to also, once you need to adjust the settings to suit, you'll also, once you've done that, you have to come through here and check this allow live trading box. I've intentionally made the default template savings with that allow live trading box unchecked so that it doesn't automatically start trading on the wrong settings. So you'll have to go in, adjust the parameters to suit, turn on allow live trading. You'll also need to turn auto trading on up here and it will be good to go. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. Nice and simple if you use the default template. Any questions, just ask. Other than that, have a great day. I'll talk to you all again soon.